Mm-hmm. 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 Oh! Oops. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that was annoying. I had over 40 levels. Ah. Let's try that again. Boing. Boing. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft. I am the Casual Crafting Geek, and today we're going to do something that I've kind of been dreading for a while. So let's go take a look. So today we are back here at our castle, which, as you can remember from the last time, we put the roof on and worked some on the interior. So let me show you some more of what I've done since then. Also, this is how I've been entering. Whee! Not the most efficient, but... So anyway, not really much more done down here. Still haven't put any sort of light up here, but you can see I got some balconies and some lights. So now if we go upstairs, we can see exactly what I've done with that. So we have some stuff put in some of these towers, well, actually mainly just this tower. So we have our floors. Here's where we're going to have at least some of our wood storage. I don't know if I'm going to need more space, but this is where I have some stuff for now. Ooh, I'll put some barrels up there. This is extra storage in case I need. So now that's the only of these ones of these floors that actually have anything. But let's take a look. So this is the floor that we were starting to lay out last time. So now I got a lot of lanterns here, and I thought I put paintings up there. There they are. So I started putting in some paintings just for something nice. We got a nice view here of our entrance area, which again we still have to do stuff with. So now, our main hallway here. First we go through into what's going to be the map room. So now I started building the balcony, haven't really done much with that. But it turns out I didn't realize I need a lot of item frames. But besides that, so this is the map that I had last time in our starter base, which is over here. I did add onto it these little sections here so that I could have my gunpowder farm in it. Ooh, maybe I should update that with that slime. But, yeah, so we started our map wall. We're eventually, before we reset the server for 1.17, I want to fill up the entire wall with maps. It's going to look amazing. Yeah. Yeah, so, moving on. Here is where I'm going to be having my food storage room, which really I think that's all I have in here now, those apples, but, you know, I'll get around to it eventually. Here is our armory. So we're going to keep all our armor, our tools and stuff here. And one other thing that I'm going to be putting in, and I was actually starting to prepare here, is I'm going to have a station where I'm going to keep a shulker box that gets filled with bottles of enchanting as an emergency elytra repair kit. So that if I'm going on a long expedition, I'll take that with me, just because I only have one elytra, and if I lose it when I'm far away from home, I'm kind of screwed. Over here, we have our kitchen that we're starting. So this is where I'll be loading in fuel for our smoker and our furnace. And then this is where I'll keep raw food until it's ready to be cooked. Once it's done, I'll bring it over to the room across the hall. Then over here, this is my favorite room. This is my slime room. Yeah, it's all slime, and it's fantastic, and I love it. And I think I just lost some slime doing... Oh, no. Yeah, so I know this is not the most practical way to store the slime, but I really do not care. I just think it's hilarious. Okay, so next floor. So now the next floor, now I've not finished putting in the floor above, so the ceiling kind of open here. We got 2 rooms. So this is our Richity storage room. So we got our gold, our emeralds, our diamonds, and our iron. Actually, while I'm here, you know what? Let's make that pile a little bit bigger. Well, that looks much better. Yeah, so, you know, I'm not very rich. Got a lot of iron, but iron's actually pretty worthless because both my brothers have iron farms, so iron's kind of worthless on our server. And I used a lot of gold out there on the Triforce, so don't have a lot of that left. And then, so here we can, so this is where I'm going to have the balcony. So there's going to be a railing here, so you're really going to be able to come out this far. But yeah, it'll be nice to look at the, ooh, you know, maybe, maybe I'll have the railing here so you can see the bottom row. Didn't even think about that till just now. All right, but yeah, I like my map room. It makes me happy. But this is the room I'm most proud of, my library. So now this is where I definitely put in the most time and effort. So here I have my bookshelves, and I have barrels with my books sorted under here. Now, they're not sorted by level. They're just sorted by what the enchant is. Yeah. And I thought that was clever. Again, I got that from Iskal85, who plays on the Hermitcraft server, and I thought it was fantastic. Now, something else I did, which I thought I was being original when I did this, but I see actually that Vintage Beef did it in Iskal's Omega tree, is putting lights down underneath these trap doors so that you don't have to have as many lights hanging around. Now, like, I have these lanterns, but like these here, these are purely decorative, and there's torches under all of these to light the area up. Now, I don't know how many enchants there are, so I have way more barrels than I need. Maybe these will just be for extra books. I don't know yet. I did make some chairs. Yes, that's granite, so it is not the most comfortable thing in the world, but I mean, you can still kind of sit in it. I'm pretty happy with it. I got a couple little tables here for you to read at, and then this. I'm going to eventually write some sort of Dr. Seuss book or something in here just to have, maybe have another one somewhere else. But in general, I am really, 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 really proud of this library. So that is what I have done in my castle since the last episode. So what are we going to do today? Well, let's show you. So I have this castle, but the area surrounding it is pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie, it's boring and terrible. So we have, we have our little shack, which I'm actually going to prepare to take down, though I still got a lot of supplies in there, but I gotta take it down at some point. Got our nether portal, which is boring. That monstrosity. Then we got our little honey farm, which barely works. I mean, it does work technically, but yeah, ignore that. I've ran out of glass. Have you still not found your way back home? Yeah, there you go. It does technically work, but not well. Ooh, let me go sleep. I hate nighttime here. This is a very dangerous area at night. So my plan for today is we are going to do a little bit of terraforming. Now, I've never done that before, but I've been watching a lot of Good Times with Scar, so I'm kind of feeling a bit inspired. So what are we going to do here? So my ultimate goal with this area is I'm going to have some sort of harbor and a little village leading off to the castle. And I'm going to have some ships built, and it's going to look cool. I'll have some ships out there at sea, but I wanted some sort of harbor. So I am going to remove this little peninsula here. Peninsula. How do you pronounce? I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I'm going to remove this because it's in my way. I'm going to turn, might cut some of that off too. I'm going to turn this into a little bay that's a harbor where, you know, ships can come in and offload cargo and stuff, and it'll be cool. Then I'm going to, at least for now, flatten out this area, fill in these holes that are all over the place, flatten out this area, and I'm going to start putting in some sort of little village at some point. Now, I'm not really good at that. I'll have to show you my brother built a pretty impressive medieval-looking village, which I may enlist his help or copy some of his designs, but yeah. Then, I will be getting rid of that stuff. This farm is not really worth keeping, so I'm just going to get rid of it. But the most important thing that I want to be doing is a moat. So, I hate creepers. Creepers are probably my least favorite thing in Minecraft. They are just terrible, and I hate them. But this is a very dangerous area at night. So, you know what? Next time it's night, I'll go up on the roof, and I'll show you how dangerous this area can get. And I don't like using my front door because I'm always afraid that I'll come out my door and boom, dead. So I'm going to dig a little moat, or not a little moat, I'm going to dig a big moat, fill it with water, and then I will have a bridge leading across, everything will be well lit, and then I know there's a way that if you use carpets in a specific way, mobs can't pass over it because they think it's a hole and they think they can't walk over it. So I will probably do that so that they can't get onto the bridge, and that'll be that. So then I can actually use my front door with, you know, I'll also put lanterns. Do I have lanterns on me? I do not. I'll also put lanterns here so that, you know, they don't spawn right on my front step. See, this right here is what I was talking about this area being very dangerous at night. This is why I really need... Oh, see that? Do you see all those guys spawning in? This is why I need to make this area a little bit safer. So I'm going to dig the moat so that nothing gets to my castle, and I will be safe. Yes, I'll make sure I light up the outside of the castle too. But yeah, and then the village itself, I'm going to make sure I light up a lot. You know, for now, just whatever roads I end up making, I will be, I'll be lighting them up. Whatever roads they are, I don't really know yet. But, yeah, so let's go to sleep and then we'll get started. Here we go. Well, that was kind of tedious, but hey, it came out pretty good. So now, obviously, I have not yet done any actual terraforming along the shore here. That's going to come later. But we got rid of that peninsula, or at least most of it, so now the ships can get through. So yeah, we're going to be adding in a harbor here and, you know, some ships. I'll probably clear out some of that sand there and here. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with how that went. Now, obviously, I need to smooth out the water in some places. I don't really know how to, you know, put water in properly. I'll fix that later. I really don't feel like doing that. Okay, so next, we are going to come over here. We're not going to do anything with this town yet, or this area. We'll fix this up, and we'll fix up the rest of the peninsula and make it look nicer later. For now, my priority will be digging our We'll be digging our moat. So now we're going to light up the outside of the castle here with some lanterns or something. But yeah, we'll have a moat here, and then we'll have our bridge, and it'll be good. All right, so let's get started on that. All right, so let's see. Now we can have a little bit of land around the castle, considering we're going to have it lit up, at least right here. This is just to keep them away from the castle. So let's say that say we have 2 blocks of land here. Yeah, I think that's probably a good size for our moat. So yeah, so we'll have a little bridge going over the moat here, but the rest of it will be about this size going at least or at least part of the way around, because if you look over here, we do have this river around the back, so I might just light up along there and like connect it to the, well, see, the river doesn't really take up that much space around the back. I thought it was a lot more around here. I might connect it to the river, but I think no, I won't. I'll just dig the whole thing out. All right, well, here we go. Back to digging. All right, so I'll probably make the moat only about that deep because, well, I'm kind of lazy. But yeah, so I think that should be deep enough probably. Well, here, let's see. If I cannot walk when I'm facing myself. All right, if I jump in. Okay, so I do get hurt and I didn't even go all the way down. So that's probably deep enough. Yeah, because this is going to end up having to be filled with, oh, actually, the water I'll just do the same way as the other one, but, yeah. I mean, sure, skeletons will still be able to shoot me, and, they'll probably all gather at the foot of the, at the other end of the bridge over there, but you know what? That's not really my concern. All I care about is keeping them away from my front door, so this will do for what we need to do. All right, let's get back to work. Ow. Maybe I'll add a little bit more curvy waviness to this at some point. Ow. As you can tell, I'm not very good at landing. Ooh, this is actually rather boring to dig out. Alright, so let's just do the front for now, since that's kind of my goal, is to get the bridge done. So let's start digging the rest of this out. It's going to take a while. Alright, well that looks pretty good. Here, let's get out of here. Take a look at what it is. Oh yeah, that'll do. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, it's not going to be the most pretty. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking. I mentioned, I think, that I was probably going to make it a little more curvy or something, but I mean, the idea is to kind of make this look like it's man-made, so I guess I can just leave it like this. It'll probably be fine. Ooh, well, first I want to sleep. Well, someone else might sleep. Let's fix that block. I assume I don't have any stone in my inventory. Hello there, Mr. Skeleton. Alright, so next step, let's put the water in. I'll do it in the same method as I did with the other one. So let's put the water in, and then we will start building the bridge. Now, obviously, the whole thing's going to need water eventually, but I'm lazy. So wait, am I gonna have the water below the level or right at, let's have the water actually below the level so that things can't just climb up out of the water, like if zombies come in and turn to drowns. Thought I heard something. Ow. What are you doing? Behold my map. Alright, well, that was weird. I don't really know what he wanted. But let's go back to filling in our moat. And yes, I'm aware this isn't the most efficient way to do it, but I really do not care. Well, I mean, I care a little bit. I mean, again, I'm sure there's a better way to do it that is easy, but I'm kind of lazy, so I don't want to try and figure it out. And now we just put ice down on the rest of this. Sorry about the noise up above me. Don't really have a soundproofed area to do this, so I'm stuck with this. Okay, so now we just break these and water. Now I gotta do this whole thing and remove the scaffolding blocks underneath. And voila, a moat. And I am kind of stuck here. Come on, come on. There we go. Yay, got it. So now, granted, the area is not lit up yet, so it's really... Ooh, that was... Don't leave that open. So the area is not lit up yet, so it's not safe. Oh yeah, I see that guy's there. Okay, well, we're gonna go sleep. Alright, so I can't see it from here yet because I didn't terraform the rest of the area. Excuse me, sir? Die. Die. Okay, so now they're trapped in there. That guy's gonna turn to a drowned in a minute, but ow. Hey. Do I need to kill you? So now the idea here is... Oh, carrot. Now they cannot get up to me because that block is too low. Now, yeah, so that should accomplish what I want. So I think our next step... Well, our next step should be to dig out the rest of the area, but I'm going to first work on building my bridge. Did I actually hit him? Oh, that was a beautiful shot. I am very glad I got that recorded. That was beautiful. Alright, so let's build a bridge. So I'll make the bridge probably... Ah. That's annoying. I'll probably make the bridge the same width as this front porch here. So let's go get the supplies I'll need. So let's do... Kinda don't like that, but... Let's just... Could do that. Oh yeah, that looks good. Can you make stone brick steps? Oh, yes you can, because I used some. Alright, so let's go do that. Oh, actually, there are probably some in my shack still. Like that. Kind of just making this up as I go. I didn't really do any planning or anything. Probably should have, but I'm kind of lazy. Okie dokie. And then we use our slabs here. Should be a... And we can put in the rest of these. There will be a railing, obviously, or fence or something. But then we do... There. Bridge. Now let's see about doing this carpet trick thing. Now the top carpets will eventually be green, but I'm not going to do that yet because I don't have green carpets. I don't know how deep I have to go, so let's just go maybe one more layer deep. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. I've never done this before. So then we just go like that. And that's all I got. Okay. But in theory, enemies or mobs can't pass over this because they think it's a hole. All right, so I'll go get some green dye and more wool and finish that up. Well, I am going to probably be done for now because it sounds like that upstairs they're not going to be quiet anytime soon, so I can't really finish recording anything more. But I think we got pretty good amount done, so before the next episode, I'll probably finish up this bridge and probably the moat just because it would be kind of boring watching me dig it. And that chest is still open in the background over there. You see that over my shoulder? Okay, so there's some weird lag issues. But yeah, so before the next episode, I will probably work on finishing that moat and the bridge and lighting up the outside of the castle. But yeah, so I'm pleased with what we got done. Alright, so if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And tell me what you thought about this. Give me ideas on what to do for my town, since I really don't know what to do. I've never actually made any sort of town or village before. But yeah. Alright, well, until next time, so long.